Let me take you on a dark journey through the legends of the fallen angels, those who dared to challenge divine authority and paid the ultimate price. The most famous fallen angel is, of course, Lucifer, whose name originally meant light-bringer or morning star. Once God's most beautiful and powerful angel, his pride led to his dramatic fall from grace. He couldn't bear the thought of serving humanity and believed he should be equal to God himself. Then there's Samael, often called the venom of God. He was once the chief of angels, but became the angel of death and destruction. Some texts describe him as both good and evil, walking a fine line between heaven and hell. Azazel is particularly interesting. He taught humans the arts of warfare and vanity. He showed women how to use cosmetics and jewelry, and men how to forge weapons. Some say he's the original scapegoat, carrying the sins of humanity into the wilderness. Belial, whose name means worthless or without master, became the demon of lies and guilt. He's known for his cunning ability to corrupt the pure and righteous through deceit and false accusations. Let's not forget Beelzebub, the lord of the flies. Once a high-ranking cherub, he became one of hell's most powerful princes. Some traditions say he was the chief lieutenant of Lucifer during the rebellion. Mammon fell from grace through his obsession with earthly wealth. He became the demon of greed, always whispering to humans about the power of money and material possessions. And then there's Asmodeus, the demon of lust. Originally an angel of judgment, he fell when he became consumed by desire and passion. He's often blamed for destroying marriages and corrupting the innocent. Perhaps the most tragic is Abaddon, the destroyer. Once an angel of light, he became the keeper of the bottomless pit, ruling over locusts that torment the unfaithful. These fallen angels serve as powerful metaphors for human nature, how pride, greed, and rebellion can lead to downfall. Their stories continue to fascinate us, reminding us that even the mightiest can fall when they let darkness consume their light. But remember, these aren't just cautionary tales. They're complex figures that have shaped our understanding of good and evil, choice and consequence, pride and punishment. Their legends live on, eternally warning us about the price of rebellion against the divine order. Throughout history, the tale of fallen angels has captivated human imagination and sparked countless discussions about loyalty, free will, and the consequences of rebellion. Today, let's dive into this fascinating story and explore what these celestial beings can teach us about ourselves. Picture this: a realm of perfect harmony where angels served in the presence of the divine. But then came a moment that would change everything, a rebellion led by Lucifer, once the most beautiful and radiant of all angels. What could drive beings of pure light to turn against their creator? The story tells us that pride was at the heart of this cosmic rebellion. Lucifer, whose name meant light-bearer, became consumed by his own beauty and wisdom. He didn't want to serve, he wanted to rule. "I will ascend above the heights of the clouds," he declared. "I will make myself like the Most High." This tale carries profound lessons for us today. First, it warns us about the destructive nature of pride. Even the most gifted among us can fall when we let our achievements blind us to humility. Think about how often we see this play out in our own world. Talented leaders, artists, or innovators who become victims of their own success. But there's more to learn here. The fallen angel's story teaches us about the power of choice and its consequences. These beings had everything: perfect existence, divine purpose, eternal glory, yet they chose to reject it all. It reminds us that no matter our circumstances or privileges, our choices ultimately shape our destiny. Consider also the impact of influence. 1/3 of the heavenly host followed Lucifer in his rebellion. It shows how charismatic leadership can sway others, even toward destructive paths. In our own lives, we must carefully consider who we follow and why. Perhaps most importantly, this ancient narrative challenges us to examine our own hearts. Are we serving our purpose with humility? Or are we, like the fallen ones, secretly harboring desires that could lead to our downfall? Are we using our gifts to lift others, or are we building monuments to our own glory? The story of fallen angels isn't just an ancient myth. It's a mirror reflecting timeless truths about human nature. It teaches us that greatness without gratitude leads to destruction, that pride comes before a fall, and that our choices echo through eternity. So next time you hear about these celestial rebels, remember, their story isn't just about them. It's about us, about the choices we make every day, and about the eternal struggle between pride and humility in every human heart.